Welcome Virgo, thank you for joining me for your monthly horoscope for September for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. This month begins with the Sun and your ruler in your sign. This gives you a glorious opportunity to manifest your individuality, and this is going to crystallise on the 17th when there's a glorious new moon in Virgo, which forges a terrific angle with Saturn. Yes, Saturn, the bad guy of the Zodiac, but Saturn does give us discipline, it gives us structure. So if there is something that you're wanting to really take forwards, your methodical, precise way of doing things can all come up to the boil at that point, and then in the following month you can push forwards and really see something gain traction and momentum. But it's true to say that on the 2nd of this month there is a full moon in your opposite sign. Now that always points towards a relationship issue, and whilst you're being single-minded, there may be someone closer to you who's feeling a bit distracted, or maybe they're even feeling a little bit left out. Now because Uranus, the planet of surprises, is interacting with this particular full moon, it's possible that a surprise can come up in the following 2 weeks. Perhaps you're going to learn something that will change your outlook quite radically around the idea that you're planning, or the relationship that you're thinking about, or the person that you're interested in. But if you are in a relationship, there is a cautionary note, Virgo, just being honest. Mercury moves out of your sign on the 5th and into the sign of Libra, which can be brilliant. That could presage some important news around the financial matter, and that can delight you before the 26th of this month. But on the 6th, well, Venus, the planet of love and affection, moves into a much more reflective part of your situation. Now, this can be a point when a relationship, if it's not working very well, can end. But nobody's going to leave your world unless they are really meant to. So even if a relationship's been bumping along the bottom, I think the transit of Venus through the sign of Leo can be an opportunity to think about it, to try to learn about what can be changed, improved, enhanced, reinvigorated, but it may require some reflection before you get to the final point in the process. Also be aware that if you're single, somebody may start to form an attachment to you, but not necessarily demonstrate that to you in an obvious way. Watch out for someone's body language. Okay, it's not easy to connect in a physical context with COVID, but if you are seeing somebody new, or there's someone in your workplace or who you encounter daily, there could be some hints coming your way that are non-verbal. So that can be very interesting. Now the 10th is a very important time because we have a quarter moon, and your feelings are going to be very close to the surface. But is someone in a position of influence going to push back against your need to be very individualistic? And with Mars having gone retrograde on the 9th and in conflict with Saturn all through this month, do you know, jealousy could be a little bit of an issue. Is there someone around you who's a bit too clingy or demanding? Or conversely, is it you who's a little bit fearful of giving someone you love some space? With Mars in your 8th house going backwards, how you think about your longer term resources can be changed between now and the middle of November when that retrograde ends. But Mars is going to be in this very deep and passionate area right through to the 6th of January next year. So In terms of your love life, if there is a lack of passion, a lack of excitement, the fact that Saturn's clamping Mars and Venus moves into that very reflective area is going to be a significant factor, I feel. Now, from the 18th through to the 23rd, Mercury is squaring up with Pluto, also in your 5th solar house of self-expression, along with the glorious Jupiter and also the more limiting energies of Saturn. But talking of Jupiter, Jupiter does go forwards after a 4-month backward journey in the middle of this month. So this is going to help you to bring a swagger to situations again, and you're going to feel much more uplifted by its energy. But that clash between Mercury and Saturn just suggests that if you are being a little bit free and easy with your resources, you're just going to be asked to be a little bit more sensible. Now, the 17th is that glorious new moon that I told you about. And if you are on a single-minded course towards a prize or a goal, but you are in the instigation phase, this can be a really critical point. And with Saturn's support, if you get all the detailing right, which you've got a gift for, get things very organised, which you've also got a gift for, and work very jolly hard, then something can really manifest itself in time that's really going to be exciting. But you know, your financial position can pick up as early as the 22nd, when we have the glorious autumn equinox, and we also have the sun gliding into the very balanced decorous sign of Libra, which for you can mean that some loot comes in, or you can start to feel better about yourself, your self-worth. Good for you if so. We're at the halfway point in the astrological year. A good time to think about how far you've come, but certainly when it comes to those resources, it may be that you are starting to see the evidence of all your hard work already. The 27th sees life pick up speed, with your ruler moving into the 3rd solar house, the sign of Scorpio. You can bring the passion of Scorpio to bear, your position, but things can move quicker. You can find yourself interacting with others more. You may consider a new domestic digital item or piece of kit over the next 3 weeks. The 29th, however, is one date that we're all going to be celebrating, because Saturn comes to the end of its long retrograde. Because it's been in your sector of self-expression, if you have felt more hemmed in, less exuberant, it wouldn't really be a surprise. Even your physical vitality may have been lower over the last 3 or 4 months, but now things can start to pick up for you, not least on the back of that wonderful new moon in your sign. It's been a real pleasure being with you. If you'd like to ascend above your zodiac sign and embrace more serious astrology, please check out my affordable range of astrology reports. You can get a 30% off a year's forecast and character analysis, or check out having a one-to-one consultation with me. Please see my personal testimonials. But for now, good luck, take care, stay safe, and goodbye.